Here, we'll cover launching, returning, and landing your Skydio X10 to ensure a successful mission. When you're ready to fly, and after you've performed your pre-flight inspection, find a safe, stable launch location that's clear of obstacles. Leave about 10 feet of clearance in all directions. Avoid launching under any obstacles, as obstacle avoidance is disabled during launch. Ensure your flight follows all local, state, and federal regulations. If you're flying in the United States, you can check the airspace around you using an app called Before You Fly. Make sure to configure important settings like your desired return behaviors in the Skydio Flight Deck Global Settings menu before flying. You can also set a home point on your map, which can be used as a return location. If your controller won't have internet connection in the field, make sure to load your maps ahead of time. When you're ready, select Fly Now. Wait for the drone to calibrate, then press and hold the launch button on the controller or drag the on-screen slider to launch. Your drone will then launch and hover in place, ready for you to start flying. When you have reached the end of your flight, you can easily retrieve your drone by tapping the Return to Home button on the screen or on the controller. You can choose to have your Skydio return to the launch point, your controller's current location, or a home point if you have one set. Once you initiate a return, Skydio will ascend to the specified return height and then automatically return to the location you chose. It will then hover in place until you command it to land. Remember, you can customize the return behavior in the drone settings menu. By default, Skydio X10 uses GPS to navigate to the return location. However, you also have the option to return to the launch point using only the Skydio Vision navigation system. This is a great option when flying in GPS-denied environments. If you're planning to fly indoors or near large structures that could prevent the drone from obtaining a strong GPS signal, it is recommended you set your return type to Vision. If you're flying long distances and in areas with reliable GPS, it is recommended you set your return type to GPS. When you're ready to land, position your Skydio X10 above a clear and flat landing spot. Use the controller joystick to descend down to 15 feet. Once you're ready, press and hold the Launch Land button on the screen or the controller. Skydio X10 will begin descending. Once the drone is less than 10 feet from the surface, all obstacle avoidance will be disabled for the remainder of the landing. Because of this, it's extremely important to ensure no obstacles are in the drone's landing path, as Skydio X10 will not be able to avoid them. If there is an unexpected obstacle, or if you need to better position the drone, you can nudge Skydio X10 while landing. To cancel a landing, tap the stop button on screen or press the pause button on the controller. You may also adjust the joystick to increase the drone's altitude, which will cancel the landing. For more information about your Skydio X10 system, visit us at skydio.com/support.